Hello, hello. I hope everyone's doing well today. I'm doing all right myself. Don't mind me. I was trying to, like, fix some audio delay that popped up. Okay, so what missions did we have? Murray, Sly, Sly. Okay. Double the Sly, one Murray. Murray will be last then. I don't know what exactly we're doing, but we're gonna do it. I should see if I can find the vault. Hi, Cookie, how you doing? Happy New Year. It's going alright. How's your day been going? Let's see if we can find the vault. One of these has to be for the vault, right? I don't think it's the bear cave one. Gonna go see Sonic the Hedge 3? Nice. I thought about doing that yesterday, but I'm like, I don't really want to spend like $20 on taxis just to go spend another $10 on a movie right now. So I'll get to it eventually. Oop. Apparently the video isn't playing. Good to know. There we go. Fixed it.
Sly, I've detected what appears to be an ancient guide to log chopping that might be useful for the lumberjack games. Unfortunately, it's frozen deep in an ice wall.
How are we supposed to get to it? Wait for more global warming?
That industrial laser is used to cut through petrified logs. If it could be bounced out that window, with your help, I should be able to harness its energy.
Oh, excuse me. You're not supposed to get stuck like that. Pause. Now, can I fix you? Scenes. Scene. Thank you. There we go. Yeah, this looks like it could be the room where the, Yep, that is indeed where the thing I'm looking for is. These guards don't seem very robbable. I was gonna stealth him, but I don't think that was gonna work. Still. Wanted to try.
If I did my math right, and I always do my math right,
My favorite line in this game.
has got to be 583.
583. Ooh. Lightning spin.
Yeah, Zooks, that's a nice one.
Yeah, I still have to go through this again because it's the PS5 version now. They finally, you know, added a They added it to the platform instead of, you know, having to rely on the Sly collection. More specifically... Yeah, so now you can actually just download them instead of streaming them. I think what's weird is there's now 2 different versions of Jack 2. Or Jack 1. And I'm very confused as to why. On top of that, the 2 different versions, there's 2 different sets of trophies. Hi, Death. How you doing? Done this years ago? Yeah, with the streaming thing. Or, yeah. Honestly, when it comes to the streaming, I kind of like it better than Xbox's at times. It just has less issues. But they've updated. Oh, Alien Isolation left. I should probably uninstall that. Yeah. For me, the PlayStation streaming's always had less issues than the Xbox streaming, but they did update the Xbox streaming recently. Yeah, we gaming. How you doing, Embertail? Happy New Year. Alright. Where am I going and why are we going there?
Attention all you fellas working the sawmill. Make sure you keep
Over
a
there?
steady watch.
There we go.
The prowler's been spotted.
Cut the platinum.
Can't afford to have anything
I
happen to our
don't own Cuphead on PlayStation.
particularly that laser type saw blade. We're gonna need it once we get to them old oaks up near Lookout Mountain. But hey, you know, you should still enjoy yourselves, eh? I mean, how many people
Do-do-do-do.
forests for a living? You
Pause for a sec. I need to, like, fix some things. There we go.
all are lucky. Don't ever forget that.
There we go. New year, new tech issues. Goodbye.
You've done it! The laser's been redirected out the window.
Sweet. Now we can go lasers. Aggressively laser.
it at the ice wall, you'll need to alter its direction with the crystals I put in your pouch.
I see. I just walk to where the laser stops, place a crystal, and it'll
Yeah,
bounce
Happy New
the
Year,
beam
Des.
to a new position. That log chopping book is as good as ours.
That log chopping book is as good as ours. Indeed it is. Let's get it. Let's get that bread. I was to say, if only Sly had the ability to slide on lasers in this game. Then again, I don't even think he has that ability in Sly 4. Even though it's something he learns in Sly 3. Out. Why is it not letting me jump on the spikes? You can see the, something's glitchy. Okay. Note to self. Don't try jumping on those spikes at the moment. Game doesn't want me to do that. All right. Blunk. I like how the idea of this is just direct the laser until it eventually hits the mammoth thing. What happens if we directed the laser, you know, somewhere where we couldn't redirect it again? Would we fly a mirror into the sky? Like, say this laser was slightly higher than this. I'm just saying, there's a lot of trial and error going on. We are very lucky to get around. Ever play Raft? A little bit a long time ago, but I've never streamed it. Okay. Blunk. It's one of those, I do want to play it eventually. You know? Blunk. I don't want to be anywhere near the bear because it can insta-aggro on you after it kills something. Nugget. Supermassive games? Yep. I don't remember what they make off the top of my head, but... were they the ones behind... Hades? I could be wrong. I'm trying to, like, remember what they make. It's been a hot minute since I thought about it. Oh, they make these things, right? Excuse me. I was like, what is this? I just see a plush. Is there? Is... oh, then Until Dawn. Yeah, okay. Well, that doesn't tell me who's made it. That just tells me who's publishing it. God. Okay. I thought it was like, yeah. I knew I remembered them for something. It's been a hot minute since I thought about them, though. Who's the one who made Hades, then? Gotta go back up there again. Should've just broke it in advance, you know? When Wouldn't it be funny if the lasers were just in one of the guards' pathways and then just vaporized? I mean, it's not like the guards are that smart in general. They love walking in front of trains. Massive develops games. They publish for someone else, depending on... Yep. Behavior. That's an interesting one. Now, there's a studio name I recognize, DBD. Dead by Daylight.
Stand clear, Sly. Something else is coming out of the deep freeze. I've never seen such a majestic creature. So full of life, so ready to live. So much for that. He's back in the deep freeze.
It do be that way
Cheer up,
sometimes.
pal. We got the log chopping guide.
Dun 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 dun. What? Why? Who spotted me and how? This guy couldn't have spotted me. He's literally only... He can literally only see where his flashlight shines to. Beat Manamadon. I think the twist for what actually is pretty sick. Yeah. Honestly, Supermassive wouldn't have gotten as far as they did if they didn't have, you know, good twists and turns in their games. Or they just had to be Telltale. That's how Telltale got far. They went bankrupt. Yeah. I mean, there is a new Telltale now. That isn't, you know, old Telltale, but... Yeah. God damn it. I don't like fighting the ducks because... They're like Telltale, except they haven't been bought out yet. What, new Telltale has been bought by somebody?
Tracking devices.
Most of the people still work there, but release a new game.
We should be able to set up a receiver array around Jean Bisson's house.
I'm always up for bugging someone's home.
The first step is crawling into that bear cave and stealing the goods.
I'm on it.
Oh, you mean someone buying the name of the studio? Or a company buying the naming of studio and just rehiring everyone? Like what happened with Tango Gameworks Incorporated.
The radio transmitters have all been tagged in their mouths. You'll have to sneak up and pickpocket it while they're yawning.
Sounds safe.
It's not the most dangerous thing I've done.
Walking on it is sure to wake the bears.
I'll keep that in mind.
I wonder if anyone's ever tried to, like, kill every bear in this cave. It's Sly. We're just ripping out bear teeth, it's fine. Yep. Why was that there, then? If not for bear-based pickpocketing, why is that rock there? Hey, you want to yawn real quick? Thank you. I need to rip out your tooth. Which somehow doesn't wake you up. Come on, yawn. Thank you. Yawn at me, you angry demon. Sly Cooper 1 and 3 on PlayStation 2, not 1. I mean, Sly is still a lot of fun. All things considered. Like, they've held up better than any PS3 game. Like, in general, they've held up better than just about mostly any game, really. No? Besides the PS2 series. I don't think Sucker Punch has ever made a PS1 game. I could be horrifically wrong in that. Thank you.
Only you could have pulled that off. Head outside and I'll fill you in on the next step.
I say they haven't released a PS1 game. They do have, there's an entire trophy in this game dedicated to activating an Easter egg.
To form a receiver array, you'll have to place the radio transmitters in precise locations around Jean Bissont's base of operations.
Seems easy enough.
Once you're in position, hit the circle button. to
Specifically
place
an
the
Easter egg for, I don't know, showing the ghosts of characters from previous Sucker Punch games, I assume. I really don't know, because God, if I recognize the characters when I did that Easter egg for the trophy. I was gonna show the video of that Easter egg being done, but the the trophy actually showed in a very weird position. Yeah, they are PlayStation 2. I've owned all 3 games for the PS2. The only versions I don't own are the PS3 versions. Because I never owned a PS3. The PS3 just never really appealed to me. And playing the games on it and like, yep, no, the PS3 still doesn't appeal to me. Master Quest version of Ocarina of Time? Nope. It was essentially just DLC for Ocarina of Time. Alright, Master Mode Breath of the Wild. I'm assuming that's the version on the Switch as well, if I did happen to want to play it. Because God, if I need to play Ocarina of Time at some point in my life, even if I'm probably not going to like it, because it's more than likely aged like milk.
Perk up your ears, boys. I'm gonna tell you all the tally for last month. The blue lumberjack team managed to clear cut 128 acres of forest. Not bad considering they had to kill all them badgers to do it, eh? But now, the gold
Aged like cheese.
bless their hearts, those boys chopped down 211 acres. Y'all hear that? 211 acres of progress. Almost brings a tear to my eye when I think about how much wilderness y'all tamed. Keep up with the work, fellas. Not long till we can start putting up those tracks.
Well, not really compared to the new games. It's still the feeling old Zelda games have. Fair enough. But I will be coming at these games without, you know, without nostalgia. And so far, that has led to me considering Super Mario 64 as the worst 3D platformer game I've played. Like, that thing is aged like milk and then some. It feels terrible to play. God, I hated Super Mario 64. It's like, why does everyone praise this as the best Mario platforming game? This thing sucks. I shouldn't be needing to look up guides on how to wall jump. I appreciate games with complex movement, but that complex movement should also be reasonably simple to do at times. Not really simple, it should be, you know, doable without needing guides on how to do it. Just not good. Certain things are just annoying. Sunshine is better in every way. Oh, 100%. I need to finish Sunshine. I think I started Sunshine, but I haven't finished it yet. I might have been streaming it thinking about that. But it's just like, I streamed it right after Super Mario 64, and I was like, I'm done with Mario platformers for now.
Nice work. The array's up and running.
And then I kind of skipped them all immediately for, which one was it again? Oh, yeah. I skipped them all for Odyssey, that was it. Super Mario 64 is one of the worst 3D platformers I played. Odyssey is easily one of the best. If not the best that I played. A particular returning over. I think because the newer Zelda games aren't exactly, you know, the Breath of the Wild stuff. They're just kind of spin-off games. Even then, they're still kind of sticking to that Breath of the Wild formula of needs to do something innovative in a weird way. For Breath of the Wild, it was allowing you to do any dungeon in any order. And I think that same is true for the newest one. I don't remember what that one was called, but I just know it was starred Zelda for once. I can beat all of you up. You didn't need anything to complete any dungeon. The newer games, you actually get stuff that you needed to use to complete the dungeons. That's why DLC is peak DLC. Yeah. Master Cycle was stupid, and I love it. I think that was a DLC, if I remember correctly. I don't really know. I just bought everything for Breath of the Wild and just kind of did anything and everything.
For an RC combat club.
This is going to be great. I haven't been in any RC combat since
Champions Bound.
in Istanbul. It was awesome.
Okay. Istanbul mentioned. If Star Runner was here, he'd be very happy that I don't know, the capital of his country was mentioned. Can't buy any of the DLC separately now, gotta buy them all together. Fair enough. I don't think you were ever able to buy the DLC separately. At least I don't remember the Breath of the Wild DLC being separate. Has Tears of the Kingdom gotten DLC yet?
Those guards will never let you into the combat club without a disguise. That old moosehead should do the trick. Only there's no way for
Why
you to
is
get
there
up
a
there.
stuffed moose
Hide out
head?
this barrel
It never
while I
will?
send in Sly to steal the head.
Oh, that's sad, to be fair. But it's fair enough that they decide to focus on new stuff instead of continuing with,
Sly, if you can get the stuffed moose head without being detected, Furry should be able to join the RC Combat Club without raising any suspicion.
Why is there a stuffed guard moose head? I just feel like it's a complete game. Which is why I said that's fair. It's like, yeah, Tears of the Kingdom is pretty much a complete game, and while DLC would be nice, it doesn't need it. Give me your money. Even then, I still need to finish Tears of the Kingdom. I haven't finished that yet. I'll get to it eventually. It's one of those, it's on the list of things I'll do eventually. I don't know. I just haven't felt like playing the Switch in a while. I mean, I've had to move twice, so I haven't had time to set up the Switch either, to be fair. I wasn't fighting the guard. Ay, ay, ay. I just killed the guard. There's a difference. I guess it's the first time I found a mission with stealth that actually gets upset. It's like, they know how their stealth system works quite well, because there are missions where you're not supposed to be spotted, but you can still fight the guards. Or more specifically, you can kill the guards. They released Call of Duty Black Ops for the Wii. Yeah, I know that. They released multiple Call of Duty games for the Wii. Which I mean is fair. It was the biggest platform of all time. Like, it sold PS2 levels of well. DS is still the highest selling console ever. Yeah, but that's a handheld.
Murray, heads up.
The Switch is closed out selling the PS2. Neat. Wait, Sly, going through that door ends the mission.
Hey, fellas, any of you guys think you can beat the moose? Maybe put a bet on it.
The moose.
Oh, I'm in, eh? I ain't got a lot of money for this wager, but there's no way I'd lose to a new guy like you, huh?
That RC combat drone takes some skill to control. Steer with the left analog stick and hold down the X button for gas. After you collect the ball and ammo,
Canadian moose.
press the square button
Yep.
to fire its turret. Here's a pro tip. You can only aim the turret while you're stopped.
Ow. Ta-da! Why did that not play audio? Oh, I think some of the audio stuff is screwed. I at least said ta-da, but yep, I need to fix Sammy again. Woo! I love when that breaks. Do-do-do-do-do. Yep, there we go. Everything should be fine. All right, back to violence. Why does he get a flamethrower and I don't? Are these just mini versions of the Contessa's tanks? Why does this feel worse to control than it used to be? I'm stuck on my side, so I can't. He gets to cheat by starting before I start. I'm like Thanos, except I haven't collected all the Infinity Stones. Ay, ay, ay.
You won, eh? But I ain't got no money.
Okay.
That might be okay. It all depends
Depends on what?
on whether or not you know the location of the Northern Light battery.
That's such a weird question. Only four, particularly one console remains. They'll all be claimed. Do 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 do. What the hell is like?
After reading through the log chopping guide, it's become painfully clear that to win in the lumberjack games, we'll have to cheat.
Oof.
Now, I've constructed a plan that hinges around us acquiring an eagle's egg, which is more difficult than you'd think. First, Murray needs to lure a bear into taking out the local oil mains. Once destroyed, the pressurized oil should ignite
Here's
and
the
create
item.
updrafts, which Sly will then use to paraglide over to the eagle's nest, grab an egg, and then head back to the safe house. Thanks to Murray's undercover work in the RC Combat Club, we've learned that the Northern Light battery is hidden in a silo nearby. The battery needs some serious modification if we're going to hide inside it to sneak onto Arpeggio's blimp.
Like
First,
removal
we'll
of
short
all
the battery
energy.
with grapple lines on local boats. Then, we'll all break into the lighthouse and sever the power flow to the battery. That way it won't recharge. Given my electrical engineering background, this plan has a 97% chance of success.
Where did you get
Pretty
a
good,
picture
huh?
of Sly getting electrocuted in this map? I'm curious. Oh, there's the mammoth we released earlier. They have their ways. Ow. Force Sly to electrocute himself. Hey, if y'all want to keep coming up here, I can electrocute all of you. Gold bar. What are you gonna do about it? I feel like, yeah, I was gonna say, I feel like there should be shadows here telling me when the ice is about to drop. Land blubber, I see you pickpocketing before making him walk the plank. That's my job. We'll get to Sly 3 and the pirating. I do like the pirating. Oh, I already stole this. I thought I didn't yet. What was I climbing up here for?
That lighthouse is the conduit for collecting the northern.
I thought the start mission was up there.
Shut it down, or the silo battery will continue to fill with energy, making it impossible for us
I already
to
stole
stay
this.
inside.
So, you want me to go in there and bust the thing up? Sounds like work for Murray.
Actually, this job will require all three of our skills. The front door is locked, and you're the only one capable of climbing up to the hatch on top. Once inside,
You have a
sneak onto the
jetpack.
ground floor and let us in. We'll help you finish the job.
Alright, see you on the ground floor.
I just remembered that the last time I climbed up there, it was on while I was on a mission, so I wasn't able to steal the item that was up there. I must have, between then and now, did it again. Have a great rest of your day as well, Cookie. And again, Happy New Year. Enjoy sleep. Dun 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 dun. Oh,
Nice climb.
guards spawn up here?
You made it up to the hatch.
I didn't know guards spawned up here. It's not like it mattered, they immediately die. Oh god, this place. I have to go down and then climb back up. And I can't use the stairs for climbing.
Lighthouse. The lumberjack games are a-coming, so make sure to practice up on your log chopping, ice wall climbing, and log rolling. This is a great event to honor those pioneering lumberjacks who paved the way. Without them, we wouldn't have the wholesale clear-cutting techniques we enjoy today. That's it. Keep your axes sharp.
There we go. Oh. Bye. Live and learn, hanging on the edge of don't die now.
Hey, genius. Smash that chair and let us in.
I'm fighting.
Thanks, pal. Just let me at that Northern Light attractor. It'll be slag in minutes.
Not quite that simple, Murray. I'll reverse the energy flow from the control computer while you lift the main circuit breaker. That should give Sly a short window of opportunity to climb up the power lines and overload the system from the top.
Up, down, up, down. They should put an elevator in this place.
I like how we have to do it the hard way instead of just going out the door and going up from outside, you know? Like, it would be so much easier if we just went back outside and climbed it that way. But no, we gotta climb the electrical wires.
Get climbing, Sly. We can't keep this thing reversed forever.
Yeah, this is heavier than it looks.
There we go. Done. I like how it breaks.
The collection mechanism is overloading.
Mission done. It's still funny that the lower door isn't a way out. Like, if you go back in there, you have to climb all the way to the top. There we go. Speaking of doors, what did this do? Is this the RC Combat Club? It was. Ooh. I don't think we've stolen a necklace yet. Just making up for lost opportunity. I always remember having like complaint about this game where I couldn't re-enter a lot of locations, but in reality, I think that might have been a complaint about Slide 3. Because I don't think there's a lot of locations in Slide 3 you're allowed to go back into. With the exception of maybe the coffee shop, but even then, the coffee shop is entered through the police station. Like, the entrance of the coffee shop is specifically on the police station door for Venice, and that's weird. I honestly didn't think that hit him for a second there. Come on, rob him. Good job. I think now that we've done that, we'll go with Bentley to do the thing. Oh, I was like, why don't I have the jetpack on anymore? Good answer is, that's on. Having the jetpack allows Bentley to get around the map a bit more conveniently, and that's great. Honestly, Bentley should have had this from the beginning, but that's neither here nor there.
If we can trust Murray's informant, that's the silo with the battery hidden inside.
To prepare it for travel, we'll have to drain off its northern light energy. By attaching a boat's grappling hook to the top of the silo, we should be able to deplete power from the battery.
Murray's in position to help throw you out onto the boat.
Once on board, I'll hack into its steering controls and move the vessel close enough to fire its grappling hook.
Okay, I'll climb on top of the silo and attach the hooks. How many grappling lines will it take to drain the battery?
3 should suffice. Once the first line's attached, Murray and I will commandeer another boat. You should stay in position.
Finally, I get the easy gig.
Unless it electrocutes you somehow. Nope. That almost worked.
I'm all set to throw you to that boat. These days, my aim is impeccable.
Now to hack the steering controls.
Ah yes, my favorite part of the game, hacking minigame. At least it's not the Slide 4 hacking minigame. Hey, if you all wanna just... There we go. Cheating.
Nice work hacking the autopilot. That boat's heading into position. I'm already on top of the silo. Shoot the grappling hook up to me, and I'll make sure it gets attached to the battery.
Aha.
The hook's in place. You guys should head out for another boat before anyone picks up on what we're doing.
I don't even need Murray to get on this boat. Oh, I can't get past that one line. That's unfortunate and unsurprising. Oh, come on. Fine. There we go. Tell me I can't grab it.
One more grapple line to go, and this thing will be on empty.
It doesn't really look like we're doing anything at the moment to it, outside of just putting grappling hooks onto it.
I was wondering what happened to that guy. Guess he just prefers to be frozen.
I don't know if he prefers it. He might have just had some shock, you know, being frozen for thousands of years. I love all these guards they put here, acting like they're any level of threat. I win. I'm playing a really dangerous game with every time I do that. Dun dun. I think Murray's just put there in case you happen to, like, somehow get from the boat, off the boat. Though I imagine, I think that cutscene puts you back on the boat. Fine.
That did it. With the battery chamber empty, we'll be all set to move in.
This is the only boat with a route from the boat to the mainland. For the most part. Shit. Oops. The guard got wrecked. What did Murray need to do? Fist fight a bear? Oh yeah, we were stealing an egg, weren't we? Like, what is Murray doing for this mission? It's like, oh yeah, we're stealing an egg, but this is a Sly mission, not a Murray mission.
If we're gonna get an eagle egg, you'll first have to destroy all the local oil mains.
It looks pretty sturdy. The Murray is strong, but his fists can't punch through metal.
No problem. See that old bear down there? His name is Grizzleface. The guards ignore him because he's blind and practically nerve dead, except for his sense of smell. If that old guy smells fish, there's no stopping him. Use Grizzleface to take out the oil mains.
But I don't smell like fish, do I? How can I lure him around?
Bentley's taken up a post along the river. He'll keep tossing bombs into the water, and the fish should get blown sky high. Plenty should land near your position.
So you want me to throw a fish at the oil mains so that old Grizzleface will knock him apart?
That's the idea. You might even try throwing fish at the guards. Might improve their odor.
Oof.
Nice work. Trot old Grizzleface over to the next oil main by luring him with fish.
They get to test out their pathing ability.
Grizzleface is moving towards your position. Grizzleface has caught the scent. He's coming.
Cool. For a blind, deaf, and nerve-dead bear, it can smell pretty damn well. Which, fair, I guess. It's not horrifying having a bear chase you because you're holding a fish.
Sensors in the safe house indicate that Grizzleface is on the move.
Bear friend. Ow. Who put this here? I'm curious how this game handles Grizzleface.
That bear can run pretty fast.
Do they just have him loaded in at all times? There's Grizzleface. What a stupid mission.
Solid work, Furry. Now that the oil lines are exposed, Sly's all set up for a paragliding job off the lighthouse.
Okay, this is where I remember doing. I was like, what the hell's on top of that roof? It's like, oh yeah, that's the tooth that we put up there. Grizzleface. Not Grizzleface.
Grizzleface is moving towards your position.
What? Why is Grizzleface moving towards my position? Blanc. Game was acting like I had fish. Money, money, money. Why does he always turn away? It's such a weird idea. I'm just checking something. Sort by progress. Oh, yeah, they don't keep... What does this have? I like how this game has the Windows Snap feature. Or PlayStation has Windows Snap, but Xbox removes said feature. Yeah, that'll forever annoy me. There, I don't really achievement hunt and or trophy hunt. I'm just kind of doing it because it's really easy in Sly. It's not like hunting achievements and trophies in Sly is difficult, you know? It's just like, play the game, occasionally punch someone, and then... you know, the usual things.
In order to overcome Jean Bisson in the Lumberjack games, we'll need to enlist the help of the giant Canadian eagles. Their nest is out on that iceberg. Steal one of the eggs, and then bring it safely back to the safe house.
Safely?
Use it to direct the eagle's protective instincts against Bisson.
Sure, sounds easy enough. Except for the part where I have to swim a half a mile through freezing water.
Why swim?
Put
when you
on
can
some
paraglide?
pants.
With the oil mains all destroyed, the pent-up combustible materials have just caught fire.
I see. The updraft created by the flame should give me some extra altitude.
Just make sure to stay out of the fire. Get too close and old Grizzleface will be eating barbecued raccoon for dinner.
That's a charming image, Bentley.
Hot. I'm kidding. Literally. Sly will be burning hot, and Grizzleface will have a good meal. Other way. I hate this mission. Mostly just because I struggled with getting as far as I needed. I don't know. There we go. It's very easy to get vaporized along the way. It's funny how they couldn't do a fire effect, so they just had to show the fire as, you know, flaming smoke. Also, that isn't even centered. Yeah, getting through all of this was difficult as is, and then once you get to, you know, coming to the eagle's nest, the eagles start attacking. I don't know. I think younger me just didn't take into account the whole updraft thing, having to stick with the updraft. Yeah, once you start getting to the nest, the eagles start attacking you, which makes things considerably harder.
Watch out for those eagles, they don't look friendly.
Because if one hits you, then you fail and have to start over. But we made it. Canadian eagle.
Excellent job. If you could get that eagle egg back to the safe house, we'll be all set for the Lumberjack games.
Yee. This is the easy part. There we go. Dun, 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 dun.
Great work, Sly.
80% complete.
The Lumberjack games are upon us. Now, despite Murray's study of the log chopping guide, none of us are skilled enough to beat Jean Bisson at his own game. So, though it pains me to say it, we'll have to cheat. Murray, you'll participate in the power log chopping competition. Get us a good score, and then let Bisson up for his turn. While he's chopping, I'll sneak the eagle egg into his trousers, and the protective parents should disturb his axe swings. Sly,
Happy
given
New
your
Year, M
ascension
Gaming.
skills, I've signed you up for the ice wall climb. We'll keep Bisson from beating your score by pulling him off the wall with some nearby grappling lines. And finally, I'll represent our team in the log rolling competition. With my knowledge of rotational mechanics, we're sure to get a stupendous score. Sly will be in charge of greasing Bassan's logs, so he has no chance of beating it. If you guys are ready, I say we head out and show these meathead lumberjacks what we're made of.
How do you grease Bassan's log? Oh hey, I chose the right character.
Okay, guys, let's head down there and win those talons from Jean Bisson. Sly, try to keep a low profile when we get close. We don't want him to recognize you.
How would he recognize him? He hasn't seen him. Oop, I got pushed. I was just gonna do this because I thought it'd be funny. Oh, he's not a solid object.
Excuse me, sir. We humble lumberjacks would like to participate in your lumberjack games.
Think you got what it takes to win the clockwork talons, eh? Well, I'm sure enough gonna let you play, so long as you pay the entry fee.
Much obliged, partner. We'll, just take our positions for the competition.
Enjoy the moment while you think you still got a chance. It's as close to winning as you'll ever get. This year's first event will be a power chopping contest. Not like anyone's ever gonna beat my record, but let them try.
Okay.
Not bad, Hippo. But watch and learn as I destroy that log without even breaking a sweat.
We're tied if you do. I literally got a 10.
Okay, Bentley, you're on. Plant the eagle egg on Bassan, and the angry eagle parent should swoop in and throw off his axe timing.
Yeah, I'm doing this faster than Bassan is. I just... Like, I should be worried about Bassan getting a good score in this one. Why? I think the only advantage he'll have is the wall climbing one. You might want to move out of there, Bentley, before he spots you.
What? I think you better rethink them scores, boys. What you intended to give me was perfect tens, right?
Cheater.
So your pink friend knows how to handle an axe. Let's see how you handle a vertical wall of ice.
Stop grabbing the wrong one.
Pretty
10.
good for a scrawny raccoon. Now, watch and learn as I demonstrate the art of power climbing.
I need to rob that guy. I see a guy on the left who needs very robbery.
Grapples to hook onto Bisson. You will need to hook him with all 3 lines to pull him off the wall.
And he doesn't notice us how. Like, how do you not notice the big metal spike hitting you in the back? Got him. Oh, that's gonna hurt.
It seems you have pulled the wrong cards again. Did I ever tell any of you the story about the judge from last year's competition who mistakenly gave me a score other than 10?
Gotta love cheating. We're still tied, though.
I see we're tied with only one event to go. Unfortunately for you, I've saved my best event for the last. The spinning log competition.
Okay, looks easy enough. I just need to stay out of the water.
Can't use the jetpack here either. Alright, and we win.
You're one lucky turtle, I'll give you that. But now, watch how a skilled log roller does it.
This is crazy. John Bisson's got those judges so intimidated, there's no way he can lose.
You're right, Murray. Those guys need to go. Okay, I'm just making this up on the fly, but what if I were to lure the judges one by one into that cave? Once inside, you two will knock them out and take their clothes.
Ingenious! When all 3 judges have been restrained, we'll be able to don our disguises and take their place at the judges' table. Sly, you can use the alarm clock gadget to distract the judges and lure them into the cave.
That's a great plan, Sly, but you'll have to move fast. Once John Bisson finishes the log rolling event, the gig is up.
You only need one of them, to be fair, to say... You only need one judge. You don't need all 3. Damn it. Here. There we go, that worked. It's like, we're going through a lot of effort to... It's like you only need one of them, not all 3, unless, for whatever reason, they go beat up the 3rd. Hey, you see me. He jumped in an area they normally don't jump. Go. It's like we have enough of the judges. I like how we rip off their beak in the process, too. It's like steal their outfits and rip off their beaks. I don't think Sly's hat's still supposed to be on.
What? I thought I warned you judges about the consequences for incorrect scores. Wait a second.
But that time it wasn't correct.
I hired? It's the scrawny Racoon and his annoying friends. Well, if you want the challenge, then why don't you just take them?
Ooh boy. Bentley's fine.
Oh, my aching head. Those talons really pack a punch.
It's a good thing you didn't get cut in half.
Furry! Wake up!
Yeah, I'm awake, but not so loud. I have a splitting headache.
Where are we? What's going on?
This looks like the sawmill control room. Bisson must have thrown us in here for interrogation later. I, for one, would like to escape before he returns.
It looks like we're pretty well sealed in here. Unless
Unless what?
you can fit through that hole.
I think I could squeeze through there. I'll drop down and try to free you guys from the outside. If there's any trouble, I'll call with this walkie-talkie. You might be able to help me with these sawmill controls.
I didn't throw us to
You
the
guys
sawmill
do that.
controls.
I'll try prying open that steel door. Given enough time, I might be able to make some progress.
Sounds good.
Sounds like a plan. Good luck, Bentley. And remember to shout if I can help you from up here.
Bentley, you okay?
Yep.
I can't see you from in here, but I heard the fall.
I'll be fine. Just give me a moment to catch my breath.
Well, now, Candy Britches. I should have figured a puny turtle like you'd find a rat hole to squirm through.
Well, I just dropped my glasses, had to come pick them up.
I ain't like you, boy. I ain't stupid. When y'all were unconscious, me and my boys paid a visit to your hideout and found all them clockwork parts. Lucky thing, too. Arpeggio is willing to plunk down a king's ransom for the whole lot. I even threw in the talons.
You sold all the clockwork parts?
Yep.
Arpeggio has them all?
Yep.
I wouldn't expect one of your kind to understand the finer
Racism.
colors. You turtles are too stupid to know a woodcutter from a woodchuck.
That's it. Time I showed you just how stupid we turtles really are. Sly, on my command.
I hear you.
Prepare yourself, Bisson. En garde.
Okay, Walnut. Get ready for a smushing.
Call out which lever I should pull.
Log.
Wait!
All right.
Flames! Logs!
Come on in here, boys. Let's get this varmint.
Saws! Sizzling
Yep.
sizzle! Logs!
How's that?
Flames!
On it.
Fire!
Done.
Sauce? Sizzling sizzle!
10-4.
Logs!
All right.
Logs!
10-4.
Eat dynamite, turtle.
Okay. Bam.
I'm kind of just realizing how easy it is to just
Come
beat
out,
him up with a
boys.
log.
Let's get to killing.
There you go. On it. How's that?
Tarnation. I've been done in by some four-eyed turtle. Times have changed.
Once again, brains triumph over brawn.
So I could have gone through that door at any given
Good
point in
job,
time.
buddy. That was some fast thinking.
Don't forget about me.
You did a great job opening that door, Murray.
Yee.
Thanks.
Attention, John Bisson. Arpeggio's carrier blimp will arrive to pick up the Northern Light battery in exactly 1 minute.
Okay, enough patting ourselves on the back. If we're going to get the clockwork parts back, we need to get onto that blimp.
The silo battery isn't far. If we run, we can make it.
Enough talk, let's move!
Like how it's like exactly 1 minute.
Take a leg. That blimp's on its way.
Who even is arresting John Besson? Like, John Besson gets his ass handed to him, but he doesn't get arrested. I think he's like the only one who doesn't actually get arrested. We're here. A game. Game. Oh. Apparently my cheating to get up there didn't count. Why does Bentley gas to be thrown up there? There's a thing you can jump on. Is it the end of the Cooper gang? Far from it.
As we shut ourselves into the Northern Light battery, it became black. For a few long minutes, we just sat there in darkness. No one dared to talk for fear that Jean Besson's men might discover where we were hiding. Time seemed to have stopped. And then, we felt it. We were being lifted up to Arpeggio's blimp. It was all so strange. The focus of all our schemes had been stolen from us. Our clockwork parts were gone. Looking around the inside of the battery, I knew we all felt it. Failure. I was twitchy and ready for action. Any action. Bentley tried to make some sense of the situation by drawing up meaningless plans. But Murray took it the worst. He just sat there sobbing while the team van floated away over the horizon. That van was his life.
How did that even happen? Global warming? Or did John Besson's men do that? John Besson's men probably did that, to be fair. Episode 8. Let's see the secret cutscene for 7 if it still exists. Just gotta wait about... Yeah, it still exists. Oh, it's a...
Sly Cooper is kind, cool. He's...
So this survived, which is always good. It's an ad.
Tell me about Sly Cooper.
Well, Sly Cooper is a thief, and he's a different type of thief. He's cool, he's tough, but he's got to be lovable at the same time. And he's also a really good-looking guy, and he has a sexy voice. Just...
I know he's the voice, but still. Sexy. Is Kevin Miller a furry?
I'd say about a month into development, we came up with a one-sentence description that really has guided the development of the product. And the one sentence was, Sly and the gang work together to pull off a string of big heists.
When I say heist, I mean like classic Hollywood heist film kind of heist, where the last third of the film was all about this big, spectacular, elaborate crime involving many thieves working together to do something huge.
You know what? Yeah. They kind of do that, for the most part.
We knew we
better than GTA, if anything.
Different than the first Sly. We wanted to broaden some of the gameplay elements, broaden the environments.
I do appreciate that this survived.
Actually use all the different characters' skills in different ways and different combos, and it really makes for a really fun experience.
There's a backstabbing, there's a betrayal, there's a jailbreak.
The jailbreak mission was cool. Even if the jail itself was annoying.
Is different things to different people. For some people, it's being sneaky. For some people, it's being agile. We want Sly the Thief to really encompass all of these things.
It is really fun and really thiefy to be on the top of the roof, scaling across the level, running across wires, looking down at guards looking for you.
I think we all would love to be able to do the things Sly does, just to be able to jump from rooftop to rooftop, land like a cat on top of a wire and scamper down it. If I did that, I'd break an ankle.
God, God, I miss when developers sounded like they enjoy the games they make.
We try to keep in mind when we start any drawing of Sly is, number one would be definitely the silhouette, creating a strong silhouette, which is especially important in animation. And number two is motion. He's always kind of forward-moving.
He sounds soulless, which, fair, animation just sucks your soul out when you do it.
And let that be sort of his overall arcing motion. It'll be like his spine and his supporting leg, and off of that, just sort of compose where his details are going to be.
I haven't stolen anything. Yet.
That's not even where the cutscene happens.
The band of thieves. He's got that moxie, he's got that skill under pressure that makes him special.
Sly Cooper is deeply involved with two ladies, Inspector Carmelita Fox and Constable Neela. He's kind of flirty with both of them.
Why don't you and I go out on the town?
At least until Neela betrays him.
Relationship is actually one of the major narrative threads for the whole game.
We're on for that date in Bollywood.
For the most part.
Inspector Fox, as beautiful and unpredictable as ever.
Whereas you crooks
Oh, they're in the
so
same room.
unpredictable. You always return to the scene of the crime.
Let me out that security.
It's kind of neat that they do it in the same room as each other.
Presto, all clear.
Bentley is the brain of the organization, the guy with the gadgets. He's just really fun.
People have said that I resemble the character that I did the voice for, Bentley, and I guess I can see that. I mean, I am mostly human, but there's a little part of me that is a turtle.
God, I remember this.
Any good heist needs someone who's gonna work the bombs, and clearly that's Bentley.
Now head back to the safe house with those pictures and let's get a plan together.
Bentley really looks like Bentley, and Murray kind of looks like Murray, and they act like it.
If people say that Bentley's the brains, Murray is definitely the brawn. He's all about freedom, you know? Just let
Did
it
Murray's
go.
voice change between this and the next game?
Murray is like big and a brawler. It's kind of the muscle of the crew.
Murray can lift these guys up above his head and toss them into flames or into the water or off of buildings and things like that.
This guy hasn't had his soul sucked out by animation yet.
For them to be dispatched.
The Murray scores again!
I'm sure it has by now, though.
Do them, but it's sort of Murray's version of that, and it's a little bit oafier. He's really trying to make himself really small, too, because, of course, he's got a lot to hide.
This is a universe in pantslessness. Hence, no pants. No pants.
Yeah, I don't wear pants. And I like to hang out with little furry animals.
That's what makes it so real. They're just being themselves.
They're definitely furries.
This game, we really wanted it a lot more to be about doing something rather than just going somewhere.
If you're a furry, you
And as
don't
a
like
result,
pants.
One of the things we really focused on this game was to really work on the AI.
Sly's able to handle.
That's a lot more enemies than there usually are.
Tends to be that the ones that are dangerous to him walk the streets and are patrolling and guarding the areas.
The guards are just more intelligent and more sophisticated, which makes getting from point A to point B in the world both unique and interesting. For
Those
every player
frame
who
rates
goes
in the
through it, and
background
two
are
players will have
abysmal.
the same experience traveling through the Sly world.
When we get a level from the 3D modelers, we have a lot of communication between them during the process of when it's being built before it's handed off. And basically, we have a great foundation to work with because you need a good 3D foundation to put the maps on.
For us, the environments, we really wanted to make them beautiful and interesting, but never more important than Sly. Not just artistically, but also game-wise, they should be fun to play in. Very jungle gym. They should feel very stealthy. You should feel when you're playing in these worlds, I can't believe I'm getting to do this.
You and the rest of the clogging.
The one problem with that is they designed it way too much around Sly, and everything else was, you know.
Tough being this tough.
You learn too much about the claw guy.
Immortality is what I seek.
Dimitri is this lounge lizard who runs a seedy nightclub.
He's a master forger / counterfeiter.
Look, I'm sure that two cats in a bag like us can work something out.
The coolest part about Dimitri is how he talks.
It's like the levels are more designed about around Sly and not really,
hip-hop videos.
you know.
Have you no vision? Are you hearing what I mean to you?
No.
John grew up poor on the streets of Calcutta, turned to selling illegal spices. He's come up in the world and he's basically trying to buy his way into royalty. He's just a low-level street thug in rich robes.
All I see is a fat, pathetic weakling.
The Contessa is a creepy spider, an expert in hypnosis, and works for Interpol, the police agency.
She decides to open up this rehabilitation clinic for criminals. But wait, it's just a scam, because it's really a front so that she can hypnotize criminals into telling her where they've hidden their loot.
You're an ignorant child playing dress-up in his father's legacy. Oh, I know all about you and the Cooper clan. Oh.
Jean Bisson was a prospector. He got buried in an avalanche for 100+ years, and he thawed out. And he's decided that he's gonna push back the wilderness.
He loves strip mining. He loves clear cutting of trees. He's just a product of his time. He just happens to be living 100 years later. So his entire mission in life is to tame the West.
As my father said, the only good fish is an eaten fish.
Arpeggio is a small flightless bird, and because he can't fly, he's completely enthralled with all the flying machines of Da Vinci.
When they said I was playing the parrot, I was kind of like, oh, they'll love it when I come walking in. Hi, I'm the parrot. 6'4" and very large man plays the little tiny crazy parrot. Arpeggio, eternal life, that's what I crave, eternal life.
And he gets like 3 lines in the whole game.
Okay, hello.
Welcome to Sucker Punch Productions.
Hello,
Are you recording? No, that's awful.
I think one of the real big strengths at Sucker Punch is it's a very creative team that tends to push themselves.
What's this for right here?
One of the only studios at Sony that kept their creativity.
All the way through the pipeline. And the pipeline is set up like that specifically so that everybody gets their chance to inject themselves.
It's like most of the studios had their soul sucked out of them, but Sucker Punch has kept
really
theirs.
Great people on board to do the kinds of things that we need to do, making a really great
Sucker
game.
Punch is
we're crazy.
PlayStation's best studio, and it really is no contest.
Gaming market. Raccoons, squirrels, turtles. Sly Cooper 2 is the finest game you'll ever play this year.
Stop.
There's a lot of games I'm gonna play in 2025. By the way, that was neat. I always appreciate things like that. Either way, episode 8, last episode.
There we were, heading east across the Atlantic Ocean, stowaways on a giant airborne fortress. Though time was short, we made sure to study up on our unknowing host, Arpeggio. While attending a prestigious boarding school, the young Arpeggio excelled in all subjects, but he never managed to keep up with the other boys physically. Sadly, his wings, due to their small size, were useless for flight. Furious at his feeble body, he focused his powerful mind to search for a cure in the works of the Italian Renaissance masters. Their notebooks provided the springboard for this sinister young genius, and it wasn't long before the Claw Gang took him on as chief inventor. His talents must have been at work repurposing all the clockwork parts for their criminal schemes. And now this mastermind is in possession of all the parts. It's only a matter of time before he
Who even leads the Claw Gang?
And when that happens, well, I'm not gonna let that happen.
It's like, you'd think it would be Arpeggio, but they don't really have a leader, do they? If you think about it. Anatomy for disaster. That's a line. Temporal lock? For once, we're out of money. Before we actually start the mission. No challenge too daunting for the Cooper Gang. Oh, that's not the trophy I thought I was about to get. I thought it was gonna be this one. I'm assuming there's essentially just 50 pieces of loot in this game. By the way, it's time to go, hunting for clue bottles again. There we go, got it. There's one funny thing about the enemies in this level. It's that those guys with the jetpacks are immune to fire. They use fire attacks, and they made them immune to fire just to compensate, I think. He's like, if they weren't immune to fire, they'd probably burn themselves to death. I'm assuming that's why they made them immune. Anyways. But that's not what I was trying to do. Yeah, welcome to what I think is my least favorite level in the series. Kind of the sole reason of parts of it just kind of feel a bit rushed, if I remember correctly. Like, things get very glitchy and unfinished around here. That's not the smoke bomb. I'm a bird. It's like they had maybe... Ooh, that's not what I was trying to do. Some medium diamond. New things to steal. Gotta break 5 eggs. How did you see me? Don't blow yourself up now. I need to rob you still. Huh? Do you have the small diamond? Yeah, I do. Sweet. Now we just need the large diamond. Oh. Make me a steel omelet. I know I wanted to rob him, but unfortunately he just kind of was a bigger threat. Oh yeah, we can't get up there with any of our... without Bentley anyways. And there is one up there. Actually, we might be able to make it up there. Do I have the abilities? I have Pounce. I could maybe make that work. Almost. There we go. Nine. At least if I remember correctly, it's not exactly hard to find all the clue bottles here. Like, it's a small map. Not really in terms of its size, more so in terms of the amount of ground you have to cover. It's funny how they use that as a hiding spot. It doesn't really feel like it's a good hiding spot because you can see right through it. Yeah, there isn't a lot of, like, area, so it's easy to explore and find all the items you need. Give 13. I saw the one over there as well, don't worry. I'm just trying to grab all the ones that are on the center area. We'll work our way over there in a second. Blanc. And we've been up here already, right? Yeah, this is where we found those clue bottles. I like all the spice from Rajan's area. Why are there spice tables? Are these guys just eating spice? Still need the large diamond. We haven't found that yet. And we also need necklaces. We still need the bronze necklace. I thought maybe that would hurt me, so I wanted to test it. It doesn't. Which is good. We're half done on the clue bottles, at least. It's funny how these guys are just reskins of other guards. There's only 2 guard types this time around. Flashlight and the jetpacks. And the jetpack guards are essentially a reskin of the Paris guards, but with jetpacks and an immunity to fire. Like this late in the game, we're getting a lot of the corner cutting. Okay, that's one of the things we need. We can get that back in time, I think. Yeah, that shouldn't be too difficult to get back. Yep, there's some of the, some of the, like, glitchiness I was talking about. Say it before, say it again, I feel like this level is rushed. To just get it out the door. I can't exactly fuss about to deal with this. He's also immune to electricity, but electricity just does... It's like they don't have a, you know, electrocution or burning animation. They just get knocked out immediately. And there's only two guard types instead of three. 3 or more, anyways. Give me... I need the bronze necklace. God, what's all the gold nuggets? Everyone wants to show me their balls, but no one wants to show me a bronze necklace. Again, immune to fire. Huh? You weren't even spawned in when I came up here. Then you didn't even bother to land up here correctly. You missed. Missed again. Who can even see me right now? I'm not even in view of that one guy. Shit. Come on. I should be losing them. Yeah, I was gonna say. Huh? Oh, the guards can notice when an item is missing from the pedestal? I didn't even know that. Either that or they heard a noise of some form. Finally. So now we just need the large diamond. That's definitely not a large diamond. Guess to be fair, I shouldn't assume that these guys are going to be carrying the large diamond. It's going to be the flashlight guards, it always is. Well, let's see if we can find these last 8 bottles. Ooh, is that the large diamond? Nope, it's just a medium diamond. I mean, if you come up here, I'm just gonna electrocute you. Got it. Give. I win, you lose. Goodbye. How the hell do I get up there? Where the hell did you come from? Oh, there it is. I can use this to get up there, can't I? I can use this to get to a lot of places. There we go. I was concerned it's going to, like, magnetize something I didn't want it to. There are at least 3 different clue bottles here. Give me your junk. Wow, your junk is tiny. I'm gonna make that joke anytime I get a stinking nugget, the gold nuggets from these douchebags. The rest in this general area, and beyond that, I'm not entirely sure where the rest are. Let's get that piece of treasure that I saw earlier. Where was that again? Oh, it's right there. Tell me I can't jump up there. Goodbye. It's funny how they booby-trapped the loot as like a major threat to my life. But in reality, it just means that it's gonna fall off my back and explode. And it doesn't really mean much of anything when it does that. Oh hey, it's one of those. I always love how attacks just continue to stay loaded in until they hit something sometimes. Oh, there's another bottle in this area that we missed. $29, which means there's one left. And I have a somewhat sneaking suspicion as to where that one is. Hey, can you give me a large diamond? I didn't ask for your balls. That's for diamond. Just in case I wasn't very thorough. Ay, ay, ay. No one wants to give me the diamond I'm looking for. Oh, hey, I found the one bottle I was thinking of earlier. Alright, so that's all the clue bottles done. In the entire game, for that matter. Now I just need to figure out where they go.
My instruments have picked up large magnetic fields radiating from inside that blimp.
Skill issue.
Arpeggios already started reassembling clockwork. That's where you'll find it.
Sounds good. I'm on my way.
Don't waste any time here, Sly. Get to the blimp and take some recon photos. To build a plan, we need to know how close they are to reviving clockwork.
Relax, Bentley. I've got it under control.
It's funny that you can never come back to this blimp. Well, at least without the long jump module. Or whatever it was called again. High jump module? The high jump actually gets you back to the blimp, but you can't re-enter it ever again.
I had no idea they could reassemble Clockwork so fast!
Calm down, Bentley. He might be in one piece, but he doesn't appear to be, you know, alive. Let's stick to the format here. How about some recon photos?
You're right. We need to be informed to create a plan of action. Try to get a shot
Bird
of
ass.
Clockwork's head, a mech egg, and one of those spinning magnetic inducers. They seem important to the procedure, but stay away from the guards. If you get detected, we won't have time for a second chance.
Got it.
These magnetic inducers seem to be holding the Clockwork parts together.
Now we need a mech egg. Which is right behind me? No. I thought they were, but I don't know where they are. I need to be a bit more careful with these stupid guards. Oh yeah, they're right behind me. I just need to get lower. Thought maybe I could rob them.
I'm sensing radioactivity from inside those mech eggs. I wouldn't get too close.
Why are they radioactive?
Clockwork appears completely inanimate. We still might have a chance. Sly, I'm detecting voices from the front of the blimp. I think it's Arpeggio.
I mean, who else would it be? But we can see that it's clearly Neela, too.
Neela? Neela's here too!
What am I doing? Oh, just getting a picture. Okay, fine.
There he is. The mastermind behind this.
That is like the dumbest looking picture of someone I've ever seen.
I can't believe it. She must have been working with Arpeggio all along.
Indeed.
I don't need to study those photos to see the writing on the wall. Clearly, Neela and Arpeggio have conspired together to rebuild Clockwork. And it looks like they're dangerously close to realizing their goal.
Look, Bentley, I know it's not your style, but I need a quick plan of attack. Try to think of a way, any way, to stop Clockwork from getting reassembled.
Well, those magnetic inducers seem to be holding the parts together. If you reverse their polarity, it should pull Clockwork apart. Unfortunately, the inducer speed control station is locked down tight. Pickpocket keys for the 4 patrolling guards to get at it. Then you'll need to manually reverse the polarity of each inducer deck at the top of their rotation.
Consider it done.
Easy. Calm down. 2 down. Three down. And then the last one should be easy enough because we've previously pickpocketed the man, so we just need to take the key from his pocket. There we go.
Now get to the speed control station to slow down those spinning inducers.
And from there, it should be easy as pie.
Now that the inducer decks are spinning slower, get up there and reverse the polarity of each deck.
Okay. Shouldn't be too difficult. Just a case of climbing up and doing exactly what Bentley just said. Now we wait. Very impatiently. Dang nabbit. I have to just wait again. Ay, ay, ay. I kinda wish they moved a tiny bit faster. I'm not sure how that worked, but it worked. Kinda wish Sly moved a tiny bit faster. Wish he had his Sly 4 abilities. Granted, I don't think it was Sly that had the ability to go up the ropes fast. That was his ancestor. Ugh. But I know Sly did get some form of ability. I think it was just run along ropes faster. Needless speed, as I'll call it. It's weird having the job complete there, instead of after the cutscene.
What's all this then? The magnets have been reversed. But... by Jove, it seems to have locked the clockwork parts into place. Excellent.
That's unfortunate.
Sly Cooper! Of course this would be your doing.
A reversal would pull the old bird apart, eh?
The ancient bird, yep.
The opposite effect. I'm truly grateful. When fully powered up, I'll join myself to its circuits and be born anew.
All this because you can't fly. You're pathetic.
Immortality! Immortality is what I seek. The other Claw Gang members were much too short-sighted. They were satisfied using the clockwork parts to drive their various trivial schemes. But not me. No. I saw them for what they really were. The keys to life eternal.
So, what? You had Neela put me on the scent back in Cairo, and then waited while I stole the parts from the other Claw Gang members, all the while not arousing any suspicion that you were behind it all?
That was kind of the idea.
Sound easy, Cooper. I had to carry your pathetic gang through that first set of heists. I was overjoyed when Arpeggio let me toss you in jail. I could finally go after the parts myself.
Ah, but acquiring all the parts was only half the equation. Think, Cooper. What kept Clockwork alive for thousands of years?
He was fueled by his hatred for my family.
Yep.
Splendid! That's right. Hatred. Putting his gears and wires together was child's play, compared with accumulating that much hatred.
You can't make people hate.
Yes, he can.
My poor naive boy.
You've seen that he's done that.
The ridiculous mind has found a way. As your hippopotamus friend will attest, spice consumption makes you both angry and susceptible to hypnosis. The Contessa, hypnotist extraordinaire, devised a way to command people through the use of flashing lights.
Ah.
I've created this blimp to be a massive transmitter of those precise light frequencies. The only problem I faced was finding a suitable source of light waves.
The Northern Lights.
I don't know how that works, but whatever.
Hypnotize everyone beneath the blimp.
Ah, hypnotize those who'd eaten food covered in illegal spice. Thank goodness for Dimitri. Through his nightclub, he got the whole city to consume the spice.
You're going to Paris to unleash a hypnotic light show of hate. That's outlandishly cruel.
Cruel, perhaps, but necessary to give Clockwork his spark of immortality.
Are you sure?
My new body awaits me. Be a dear, Mila, and keep him covered. Ta-ta!
Stupid arpeggio. I double-crossed the Cooper gang, Interpol, and Carmelita. What made you think I wouldn't do the same to you?
This is preposterous! You're my protege, not the next candidate for my immortality. I demand you exit the Clockwork frame or...
What? Oop. And he's been bored. R.I.P. Clockwork Stomach is a machine. Quite literally. That can move a train. I can only imagine what it did to him. And that's that. Oh well. Now we just gotta, well, beat Clockwork again.
Things are looking grim.
Again with the beta pictures.
And the Union has produced Clockla. She's out and free to terrorize the world. This blimp is still in motion to Paris. I can only assume Arpeggio's autopilot will activate the hate hypnosis light show. If that happens, there'll be no stopping Clockla. She'll be immortal. But we still have a chance. In her new form, she'll need to draw a lot of energy from this blimp's engines to stay strong. If we can disable the engines, that should be enough to weaken her to a state in which we can attack. Getting at these engines will require all three of us to work together in perfect harmony.
Sure.
We've pulled off some tough jobs in the past, but they were just the warm-up round for what we'll be going through tonight.
Maybe you should use more updated pictures of your game. Anyway, I'm gonna be right back. I need to go to the bathroom. And back. Clockwork sounds angry, as you do. Alright, got a little liquid, got a little stretch, got a little bathroom, and let's get into it. I don't really know who's going first, technically. Sly gets a total 2 missions. I just need to figure out which of the Sly missions is the one that gets us into the vault room. It's kind of the only one I care about. It's like the vault room. That and also getting a diamond. The large diamond, I think, is the only item we're still missing. That, and I think also we're missing one more of the, another treasure from this map. We'll start with this mission.
To disable that engine room, you and I are going to have to work together.
Happy to have you along, Bentley. What do you need me to do?
Pickpocket the guard's keys to the engine room. Once you've got the door open, I'll take over.
Okay, you should take your position. It's not gonna take me long to lighten these guys of their keys.
Oh yeah, Clockwork flies around and can spot you too. It's very hard to get spotted, so it's a non-threat, but it is a thing that can happen. What? How? Who killed the guard carrying the key? How did that happen? Video game. I didn't kill that guard. Ay, ay, ay. There we go. I need a way to get this guard out of his hole. I'm assuming there's a thing I can hit around the corner somewhere. I can do that too, that works. There's a lot of options for moving in. I still don't know how that one guard died. Fuck off. Anyone else want to try? Apparently there is another guard that wants to try, but they're not doing a very good job of it. And last key.
Okay, Sly, I'm waiting by the engine room door.
What are the rare moments where Clockluck could actually spot you? Also, OBS, can you like not and say you did? Thank you. Yeah, Clockluck spotted us while OBS was being done. It's like one of those rare moments where you could actually... It's like getting spotted by Clockluck is something you either have to go out of your way to do or just be very lucky. And even then, it's such a non-threat because the amount of time it takes Clockluck to launch an attack against you, you're already way out of the area, and the attack is like, where did you go? Okay, there's the last thing. We'll need to grab that on our way out.
Okay, Bentley, you're on.
Bentley should be able to get it from here to the safe house, right? Kablam. There we go. That was actually slightly concerning. What a really dumb mission idea. I mean, it's not bad, but it's just kind of silly. I think it's funny is this is some of the best controls that Sucker Punch has done for any form of shooting. Like, this feels decent, even if I am using the left stick to aim. Unless they updated, they might have updated the controls with this port. Because they removed a bunch of I love non-threat missions. And goodbye.
Take it all the way, buddy. Put the override switch and this engine is toast.
It's funny that works. Also, I like how these are just the beta versions of Bentley's helicopter, but as a weapon. I guess they didn't want to get rid of that model, which fair enough.
That's one less engine for that creepy Clockluck thing to draw power from.
Dun, 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 dun. But yeah, it's kind of funny that they use the beta version of Bentley's RC chopper as an enemy type. And we're like, how do I know it's the beta version? Because the beta version of Bentley's RC chopper ended up in cutscenes. Anytime they talk about Bentley using his RC chopper in a cutscene, it's using a beta model. This is the first time I've run something back to the safe house as Bentley. I hate that so much. It makes doing, like, the simplest shit so annoying when it's like, that could have cost me the entire item. Okay, Bentley's spot is over there. We're gonna play as Bentley next and hope the game gets me the Sly. I'm trying to just figure out. Oh, it's Bentley Murray.
That needs to be disabled. I won't lie to you, Murray. This is going to be a tough job that requires both our skills.
My skills? Okay, Bentley, if you say so.
First, I'll need to hack the stations controlling access to the engine room.
I was kind of hoping that would be
You'll need to
a slide mission.
inside and use your muscle to finish the job.
The Murray will be ready to go.
Alright, let's hack the stations, and then Murray goes into the building. There we go. OBS, can you stop? I think it's Cox, really. There we go. It mostly just takes a little too long to bounce them from one side to the other. One down, 2 to go. Yep, sweet. I somehow remembered that this was a rule of threes mission. I like rule of threes missions. It means they don't stick around for too long. And because we designed this way, it also makes it a little easier. There we go. It's a good thing you can't hit yourself. Goodbye. Oh, we got one of the orbs stuck. Oh, damn it. I was kind of hoping you'd stay on it. Alright, fine. I have to take the long route. I mean, we do get a couple of shortcuts, but still. As per usual, Bentley just doesn't have it easy. It's like he has it easier when he has the stinking wheelchair than he does without it. Get on the computer. Thank you. Hi, D guy. How you doing? I don't know what I'm shooting, but I'm just gonna continue shooting until I stop hearing noise. Ah, enemies that move. And infinitely respawn. Not dealing with it all over again. I'm doing alright, I'm very tired.
Make way for the Murray!
But hey, all I have to do is just beat the game and I'm good.
Hey pal, looks like you'll need to lift all those giant cylinders. Once they're locked in the up position, you'll be able to take them out from the top level.
Wait.
Heads up, pal. You've got company.
You act like the company's much of a threat. Thankfully, they stopped paying attention. Okay, fine. Why does it look like they take fire damage, but in reality don't? It's weird. It's like... They don't have an animation for being electrocuted, but they have an animation for being burned. Yeah, they're immune to being burned, but not immune to being electrocuted, because electrocution will insta-kill them.
Nice work. Head up to the second level and thunder flop on the giant cylinders. That should finish them off.
Easy. Why didn't we just have Bentley up here with the... I guess because Murray can do both tasks. Instead of just having Bentley up here to blow them up.
Perfect. Now, head into the control booth and pull the plug. Another engine bites the dust.
Another one bites the dust. Boop, boop. My phone alarm is gonna go off in a minute. And there it goes. Alright, now we just need to get Murray over there, and ideally it leads to the next Sly mission. Which will be, ideally, the Sly mission where we get to access the vault. we're good.
Murray, it looks like I'm gonna need some help getting into that engine room.
Happy to help.
Bentley tells me that the door to that room is locked down by wall-mounted power stations located throughout this place.
Oh, those are just the alarm boxes again.
Power stations and then pry open the door by hand.
No sweat, Sly.
I think that's just Cox being dumb. Because my network is not dropping that bad. Am I lagging? No, you're not lagging. It's Obia. It's like Cox being dumb. Cox is dropping every here and there. It's fine though. They'll be back. It's like, well, my router was originally the issue. It's now just Cox. I noticed that it's Cox this time because it's not dropping to 0, it's dropping to like 10. Yeah, you gotta love ISPs in the US. Dude, this map is such a rush job. Like, so many things are all weirdly glitchy and not working as intended. Alright, 3 down, 2 to go. Oh, I missed one over there? Weird. I thought we broke that one. Oh, never mind. It's not the one I thought I broke. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting. They're immune to fire. They're not immune to getting their head bashed into a wall, though.
Come on back and pry it open for me.
Alright, now the hard part of finding a way up there. Because Furry can't climb a ladder. It's wild, out of all the abilities the members in this gang can lack, it's the ability to climb a ladder. It's like, it's a ladder. How do you not know how to climb it? Which one were we going? Okay, that one over there. That does kind of look like it would be the one that has the thing we're looking for in it. Hopefully. Hit buttons fast to keep your strength up.
Your turn, buddy.
Careful, Sly. This place is packed with laser security. First
Oh, no. Whatever will I do?
Let's jump up to the second level to get out the engine room control center.
Why are the lasers? Yay. I get like trying to up the ante a bit, but slowing me down with a laser roll seems counter annoying, if anything.
Alright, the control center is opposite your position in the room. With some well-timed fire coming. Alright, the control center is opposite your position in the room. With some well-timed fire
I can just get around it.
you should be able to get access.
Damn it. Not doing the first half of the room again.
That arpeggio really knew his encryption algorithms. As it stands, I'm only 86.5% convinced the code to the vault is 725.
Done. And we got the invisibility gun. Isn't that just a normal move of Sly's? Why? Why do I have to unlock it again? Like, that's just normal Sly move.
That's lights out for this engine.
Dun 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 dun. 96%. Alright, now that we're Sly, we could go do the last mission. I've conveniently done this in the way the game partially intended. I don't know if just starting any mission as any character will eventually get you to just go through all the missions without ever needing to swap character via the safe house. I guess with the exception of that. No, I'd swap from Bentley to Murray.
This engine room is locked down tight. Since we can't get in, I figure we'll have to destroy it from the outside.
I hope you're carrying some heavy explosives, Bentley, because that engine isn't small.
It just so happens that there's a ready supply of explosives already available on the blimp. Walk one of these TNT barrels up to that engine room to destroy it.
Sounds easy enough. What's the catch?
The initial payload in that TNT barrel won't be powerful enough to do the job. If you pick up 3 magnetic chargers, you should achieve the necessary blast force to destroy the engine. It's simple, really. Just get close to the chargers, and they'll automatically attach to your barrel.
All right, let's blow stuff up.
Ay, 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 ay. I was like, oh yeah, I can jump in and out of the barrel as well to get certain items. It's like, no, I can't. Alright. We gotta go this way. That could have been bad. I'm about ready to blow this guy up, though, because he's annoying me by existing. Top 10 ways to get spotted. Make noise by breaking a light bulb. I love how this map is just a lot of reused assets from previous maps. It's like even with the extra, like, assets, it still feels kind of like a rush job. Okay. He's not close enough to be a threat. He, however, is. Walk around the other end and hope that I outrun the guy. There we go. Where was this? Oh, it's over there. Damn it. I thought I was being clever for a second there. I was not. I thought it was up on top. It was not. Hey, can you stop looking around and fucking move? Thank you. Thank you, much appreciated. Goodbye. It's funny how the guards are still guarding even though their boss is dead. Granted, I'm not sure they know that their boss is dead. You would think there'd be like an all clear or something. Then again, I guess Arpeggio was too overconfident to think that Neela would take over. Again, you kind of have to go out of your way to be spotted by Neela. Why are you walking towards the barrel? Literally walk anywhere else. Reconnection successful. We good? We good, OBS? Oh, the internet really went down that time. Okay, then. We're back. Without much issue, ideally. Victory, thy name is Kaboom.
That should be the last time anyone puts that engine to use.
Feels like you were way too close to that. I love how the light just shined off of me, though.
And an unexpected windfall, I've been contacted by Inspector Fox over the shortwave radio.
Who's flying the helicopter from the
dire situation we all
third
face
mission.
when Klakla becomes immortal, and has agreed to join forces with us so that we can destroy the robotic bird. The only catch is that she's unable to locate this blimp on her radar.
How?
To help her hone in on our position, we'll need to boost the strength of 4 local radio towers. Once Inspector Fox is in range, she'll take one of us on board to act as a tail gunner in a dogfight against Klakla. This is it. We don't have time for another plan. We're almost over Paris, and if that hate hypnosis light show goes off, well, you know the story.
A bunch of people kill each other, and, why are you breaking so much? What is all of this? That's Mila again. A whole bunch of... Okay. That's weird. I'm just like checking something for a moment to see if I can figure out what's going on. Hmm. Try attach devices, see what happens. That's the TV. Where's the computer? There's the computer. Okay. Okay. I don't know what's going on, but ideally we're good now. No, that's not what I was trying to do. You're having connectivity problems. You don't say. Gateway is not healthy, not connected to the internet. What is wrong with the gateway? I don't see anything wrong on the thing. Are we good? Is it done? Is Cox stop being stupid? Run more checks. Sweet. Okay, I think we're good. Maybe, maybe not. Who knows? Hey, Twitch, you want to show me my stream or what? I just want to finish this game so I can go take a nap, you know? Because all I should have left now is... Let me pause this so I can, like, check the trophies. Because there should be only... Yep, one trophy left. Beat the game.
We need to send Carmelita a radio pulse so she can home in on the blip. To do that, I'll need you to get on top of 4 very tall towers. They are too big to climb and too tall to jump up normally.
What's this all got to do with this thing you've got me wearing?
It's an experimental mega jump pack. By pressing the R2 button, you'll perform a huge jump, so be careful.
All right, sounds like fun.
Okay. Oh, they automatically put it on R2. Okay. I was pressing R2 to do the electrical thing-a-ma-boob. But instead I did the mega jump. It's kind of a shame you don't get to keep the mega jump after this mission unless you cheat. There's a cheat code to equip it. But it makes, you know, traversal in this map a bit more fun and enjoyable. Not by much, but it's enough that... Go away. Okay, break those, and then I should be able to get up there, right? Yeah! Imagine doing this the intended Y game. Okay, no, I'm not accepting that. Easy, see? It's weird that this thing can't show up on radar. Like, have you seen the size of this? I feel like every radar in the world has seen this thing by this point. Two down, 2 to go. It's like John Bassan could track it. And my man doesn't even know what a radar array is. Please not.
Looks like Carmelita has picked up on our signal. She's now headed on an intercept course directly for us.
Sweet. Dun, 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 dun. And we lost the Mega Jump Pack. I'm disappointed in you, game. You took away the only fun thing that you had for this mission. I know there's a cheat to reactivate it, but come on. Just let me keep it until, you know, the mission's, the whole level's over. Ah, yes. I love my final boss fights to be turret sections. Again, rush job. Did it.
That was some terrific shooting.
Oop. That's bad.
Sly, we've got a serious problem here. Clockula's looking mighty upset, and I think she's going to take it out on us.
Skill issue. Either way. I was like, why can't Carmelita fall on? I'm like, wait, there's too much debris in the air at this point. It would be too dangerous for a helicopter to fly through this. What does speeding have to do with this? Oh, you bitch. There we go. That time we've gotten a bit more air. So many people just died in this whole incident. Oh. If anything, I'm impressed that that's still spinning. How did that blimp get injured? On another note, where did that blimp even come from? Because that isn't the normal blimp. Some of those things aren't even animated.
This won't be any different.
Be brave while you can. You might not have the immortality born of pure hate, but I listen. So power growing within me.
Shame you won't get to use it. Okay. Wow. Hey, we're on the Paris map now.
We did it.
Right on.
It's an emotional moment.
Die, insects, die!
Watch out. That thing's still kicking.
Clockula mentioned something about a hate chip.
No, she didn't.
It sounded like the source of her power.
Said hate will smash you.
Might stop attacking.
Not hate chip.
Then let's do a little open head surgery. I'll pry open that beak so that Bentley can go to town with his bombs.
Give me 1 second. Sure you are.
I still have my hate shit. You will not defeat me. Never.
Why isn't Murray holding this thing up still? That's the good question.
Let's get out of here. She's about to explode.
You should have struck. Oh.
My glasses.
What? Bentley, I'll save you.
What an absolutely, like...
I can't walk.
Such a rush job of an ending.
Come on, Sly, let's get out of here.
Massively disappointing. Oop. Victory, but at what cost?
And there we were, at the end of the road. The Claw Gang had been defeated, and the clockwork parts lay scattered around in heaps. Yet, despite the explosion, they remained pristine. It was as if nothing could ever hurt them. Carmelita cursed herself for showing up too late to get a few shots in on Clockla. So she took it out on what was close at hand, the hate chip. And just like that, it was over. Without that core piece, that essential center of clockwork, there was nothing left. The parts aged before our eyes as if time had finally caught up with the ancient bird. How ironic that Carmelita, a police officer, would be the one to lift the curse from the Cooper family. The menace of clockwork would never again rise to threaten me or my children.
Woo!
True to her nature, she informed us that we were all under arrest. But one look at my gang told me that we were in no shape for a fast getaway. So I offered to go peacefully in exchange for letting my friends walk. They'd taken some bruises through all of this, but I was surprised, shocked really, to see them leave their gear behind as they walked away. Their wounds were deeper than I'd imagined. Those guys were hurting.
I mean, Bentley just lost his leg, so...
Carmelita's old police unit soon arrived. With me in custody, her name was cleared, and she even got a well-deserved promotion. It was the least I could do. The ride to HQ started with us sitting
What
in
even
silence,
is Carmelita's,
trying to read each
like,
other's
rank?
thoughts. As the reality of my capture started to sink in, she began to relax, and we got to talking. We spoke freely about our previous adventures, comparing notes and even getting in a few laughs. Then we started talking about, well, everything. Books, music, art. It was like we were on a first date. She even showed me the bottle she'd been saving for the special occasion of my arrest. My heart sank when she realized that our short flight across town had already taken 2 hours, a fact I kind of clued into after seeing the Eiffel Tower float by 17 times. She went forward to ask the pilot what was up, and it looked like my pals had left me a little going-away present before taking off. Floating away on the night breeze, I could faintly make out Carmelita's voice.
I'll find you, Cooper!
Where'd she even get a pilot anyways? Like, why did she think she had a pilot? She was the one piloting that helicopter originally.
I'll be seeing you soon, Ringtail.
And then we'll never hear this voice again. It's a shame. Because I still think this is the best Carmelita voice. Either way, that was fun. I had fun. It's good times. The ending of the game is a rush job that's held together with sticks and duct tape, but the rest of the game is good times through and through, you know? It's just a shame that the studio ran out of steam for the end, and also probably time. Put all their time into trying to making everything work as intended. Sly 3 would, of course, just use these gameplay systems, improve them in every single way, and then just, you know, build a game off of that, making... essentially. Character Carmelita continues the search for Sly Cooper. His current whereabouts are still unknown. But yeah, they just put together a game that actually works. As intended. Dance instructor on a cruise ship. Yep. And that's kind of where we end up finding him a lot, is on a cruise ship, if I remember correctly. Sean known as a series of rug carp outlets across North America. Contessa went on to become the most successful real estate broker in the greater Milwaukee area. Why Milwaukee? Also makes sense. Combison went on to work for the EPA. Neat. and ended up frozen yet again on a rescue mission saving baby penguins. Oof. At least when he unfreezes, he's going to be, environmental man. He should get his own game. Just saying. And, of course, Constable Neela and Arpeggio are very dead. Okay, that's it. You've seen everything. You won. Go outside. Are we back? I think we're back. Is there a secret on episode 8? If there was a secret on... Oh, there is. They didn't remove it. Oh, it's the fucking credits again. No, we're not watching the credits. Thank you. Is there a secret in the movies? Nope. Yeah, you can just watch the credits again. What about watch a movie? Now that we've done everything. That's yet another Sly game platinumed, which is always good. I don't think there is a secret on the watch a movie screen. Or at least if there was, it was removed. Essentially any secret that was copyrighted content is gone, which is a shame. Yeah, that's another Sly game platinumed, which is always good. Let's see. 4 trophies. 235. Yep, Sly 2, platinumed. Astrobot. Oh, they added more trophies to Astro. Daxter, platinum. Jack 2, platinum. There's the Sly 1. Apparently a platinum Forbidden West. Where's the other Sly games? Thieves in Time. Oh yeah, we still need a platinum Thieves in Time. I'll get to that. There's the first Jack and Daxter game. There's the PS3 version of Sly 3. Sly minigames. The PS3 version of Sly 2 and the PS3 version of Sly 1. So all that stuff now is to do the PS5 version of Sly 3 and then eventually platinum Sly 4. We'll get to it. It's a pain. But yeah, I'm gonna call it here. We're gonna go find someone to raid, and I'm gonna go take a nice nap before work. So thank you all so much for watching. I've been Evis Art 2. This has been Sly 2. I kind of was hoping this would have been ended sooner, but yeah, OBS was being a pain in the last hour, so it slowed down the ending. Either way, we're gonna go find someone to raid and end on YouTube.